Once on the Go Animate website, the first thing any user would need to do is create an account. This is really easily done. That said, it might take a bit of time for students to do, so this would need to be considered when planning a lesson. Click on the Sign Up button on the top of the screen, then click on Go Animate Basic. There are so many features on this basic free version for almost any amateur educational purposes. Hit Sign Up and you're away. Once you have an account, you need to hit Make a Movie in the top of the screen. There are two options, Quick Video Maker and Full Featured Video Maker. Quick Video Maker is quick and easy to use, and the finished product looks polished. It has a lot less options for the user. Characters, scenarios, and settings are all limited. This may be beneficial depending on the abilities of the group you're working with or the time frame you have to work with the software. For this example, we'll choose Space Odyssey. The example task we created is to research an important astronomer and write and create an interview. We will now go through this process. First thing you can choose is the background and setting for your video. Here, there are only two options to choose from. You do this using the red arrows next to the scenes. Hit the red Next button at the bottom of the screen to move on to your next decision, selecting your actors. Again, there are only a few options for you to choose from. Next step is the dialogue. All you have to do is type what you want the character to say into the dialogue box. The text that you type in will be turned into speech by the software. Click on your next dialogue box for the next character. You can change the emotions of your character by clicking on the smiley face in the corner of the box. A list of emotions will come up and you can choose from any of them. You then continue this process for the whole conversation that you want to create. You can switch the characters by clicking on the arrow in the other end of the dialog box. If you ever need to go back, there is a button at the top of the screen. Once you're finished, hit preview to watch your video.
Hello there. Today we will be interviewing Galileo.
Thank you for having me.
Let's get straight to it. What model of the solar system do you believe in?
I believe in the heliocentric model. That is where the planets revolve around the sun, not the sun revolving around Earth.
Why is it that you believe in this model?
Well, one starry night early in the 1700s, I turned my telescope to look into space. I noticed two small bodies near Jupiter. With further observation, it occurred to me that they were two moons, orbiting Jupiter.
How interesting. Let's continue this interview back on the station.
You are now given the option to save your video. Hit the Save Now and then add a title and description to your video. Then hit Publish. This video will now be saved on your Go Animate account. Anyone can watch the video by using the URL given on this screen. You are also given the options to send it to an email address or upload it to YouTube.
We will now take you through some of the features of the full-featured video maker. You can choose different backgrounds by clicking on the Background tab. To choose different characters, click on the Character tab. You can move the characters around the screen by clicking and dragging them to where you want to place them. To change their direction, click on the arrows above their head. To change the action the character makes in the scene, click on the Action drop-down menu. In this animation, we have chosen to use speech bubbles to express what the character is saying. You can also write dialogue to choose different voices for the character. To add speech to the speech bubble, simply type in the dialog box. You can also change the colour and type of font that you want to use. When you have finished creating this scene, simply click Add Scene to move to the next one. You can also change a character's facial expression by clicking on the Facial Expression drop-down menu.